Welcome to another podcast of Master Investor. Glad to be here again on another valuable talk on money, business, and investing. If you're new to our community, make sure you subscribe to the podcast and follow us on all other social media platforms. Look for the logo at Master Investor. Get our financial ebooks. Find the link in the description. We have 2 books out right now on Amazon store and also straight on our website. You can download the ebook and have additional assets that will come with each ebook, because each book we have turned them into a digital course that comes in with bonuses and other assets that ultimately help us build the asset column. Okay, today I want to talk about the capture page, also known as a landing page or a squeeze page. Basically, it is a way to collect emails and names of potential buyers of whatever we are offering and selling, okay, to the world. Yesterday we spoke about an email autoresponder, which goes hand to hand with a capture page. In order to build the email autoresponder with potential clients, we need to create a list within the email autoresponder and begin to drive in email addresses into that database. And the way to do that is by having a capture page or a landing page that is connected to the email autoresponder. Majority of all email autoresponders has the capabilities to create a capture page within minutes that is automatically connected to the list that we are building. Okay, so the reason why we want to talk about this is because if we want to build passive income using the internet, then we need to understand about what is a sales page or landing page and an email autoresponder, how simultaneously they can bring passive income and capital gains income. So the first step is to find an email autoresponder that you can sign up for now and build a capture page that will allow us to put an offer of a gift. It could be a PDF or whatever product we are promoting in that capture page. We're obviously solving a problem in the marketplace, and so we could be selling a digital product, we could be selling something about self-development, entrepreneurship, business, we could be selling health information, any type of niche that you can think of. If we go to clickbank.com, we will find different niches and categories of products that we can promote for other companies. In exchange of every sale that we bring into the table, they give us a percentage. And if it's a subscription product, we always will receive a percentage every single month, as long as the customer continues to pay. And if they upgrade to a new product, we will always be linked for life to that customer. So that's why it's important to build that email list, because each email equals money. And the only way to do that is to have a capture page connected to an email autoresponder. How do we get a capture page? We need to first get an email autoresponder. We have different options inside of our ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. You can find the book on our website. I put the link in the description of this podcast. Go get it, because it's a total guide on how to turn passive income on, how to escape the rat race. It's going to explain in detail what is wealth, how money works, what is money today, how is money created, what is the difference between an asset and liability, how to read our financial statement and a business financial statement. We're going to be able to tell whether an investment is a sound asset or is a toxic liability, right? We need to understand how to read through financial statements in order to be able to tell whether something is a good deal or is just a bad deal. The numbers works in a good deal, the numbers do not work in a bad deal. When it comes to digital assets and building our email list, it's critical, because Remember, every ultra wealthy person in the world has their network, and those networks are connected with other networks. So every person connects us to their network. That's why it's important to build our relationships. So if we can invest not only on financial education, but invest in seminars that we can access through either online or physically, to meet new people, to network in the right places, go out and have a social drink. It could be a natural drink. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic drink, but go out and meet new people. Surround yourself around like-minded people and talk about your goals and visions and the things that you are achieving and working towards achieving. That way we pull in the right connections in our life. Remember, it's all about the way we think of ourselves and how we speak about ourselves. That makes a big difference. We want to be our best friend and not the worst enemy. We want to make sure that we continue to build our asset column with real assets that produce passive income and capital gains income. Those are the two types of income that we can get from investing, and we're going to give you the financial education that we all need in order to build the asset column so that we have true wealth and we can live through passive income and capital gains income. Majority of people, if you look at their financial statement, they work for money, so they earn income. They have what is called earned income or ordinary income, which is taxed at the highest bracket, and it's not the type of income that gives us freedom. It gives safety for many people, security, but it does not give financial freedom nor true wealth, okay? However, if the person loves their job, then it's important that we continue to work on building that asset column and invest with real assets that produce passive income and capital gains income, so that we can literally have a pipeline of different income streams when the person is ready to retire from that specific profession. So my recommendation, what we tell all of our partners, is that we need to invest in our financial education so that we begin to invest today. It's not for tomorrow. We got to take control over those decisions. We cannot be blinded and giving the money away to other people to invest it for us. That is not what a master investor does. Remember, the job number one of an entrepreneur is to raise capital, and the number one skill is to sell without selling using systems and smart marketing. And the job number one of a master investor is to make money work hard. So we are comfortable using debt because we're going to put that money into a sound asset to generate revenue, and maybe that asset is already generating revenue. And so we're using a credit card, a loan, whether it's personal or business. We're raising capital to acquire assets, okay? We're using other people's money, OPM, legally through loans. And as long as that loan makes us wealthy and makes enough income through the investment which we use to acquire, then the debt service gets paid with the revenue of the business, plus it gives us a positive cash flow after all expenses are paid, and that loan is a healthy loan. That means that we are reaching infinite return on investment, because if we have 100% finance the deal, the investment, through either seller finance or 100% a loan that we obtain from a specific bank, could be community bank. Here at Master Investor, we have the best partners, and we have billions of dollars at our disposal to invest in different assets. That's basically our bank, who gives us any type of capital to acquire a sound asset. As long as the business financial statement makes sense of that business, we will acquire that asset 100% finance, and we will be able to pay that loan back through the revenue of the business. So we have to crunch the numbers, and a great habit is to look at different assets every day, okay? Go online and find businesses, real estate, find crypto, find different asset classes that we can invest on. There are 5 of them. Real estate is one. Then we have business, crypto, paper assets, and commodities. We encourage everyone to master the ability to raise capital, because that is the job number one of a wealthy entrepreneur. So we got to raise capital by putting a deal together. That's how we're able to raise capital, and of course through sales, right? And so that's why we need a capture page, because we also want to be selling something, and in order to do that we need to have a landing page, something that captures the name and the email of that individual who's viewing that offer that we have. In exchange, we're giving them a gift and we educating them about the solution that we are offering to them, and then now we have a list of interested potential clients that are looking at what we have to offer, and that way we can communicate with them because we have them on a list. And the email responder is a system that allows us to communicate with our clients, potential clients, leads, right, through email campaigns. And these email campaigns can be self-generated because we copy paste the code and it generates the entire campaign. So we don't even need to create a campaign, and automatically it gets sent out to all the people in that list, personalized to each of them, every other day or every day, however the campaign is set out to be. And we can also create our own email campaign, and we manually can enter the campaign and send out a broadcast email to however many people are on that list. Okay, so the whole goal is that we communicate with our networks. We have different lists. We're improving our network. We're increasing the amount of people that we are talking and meeting on a daily basis. We need to be acquiring real email addresses so that we can communicate and send value to them so that they can go ahead and do business with us, okay, and with the companies that we're partnered up with. So we're offering them something that maybe somebody else is creating for us, and all we do is bring in that through an agreement that we have with the company through an affiliate program that majority of companies today have. So let's take advantage of that, because hey, we already recommended things to other people, so might as well do it and have our percentage, so that when we wake up, we have sales on autopilot. So the first step is to get an email responder, right, and get a capture page, right? Those are the first and second step. Once you have the email responder, then you can get a capture page created within 5 minutes, and it goes live on the internet. You can send a link on to anyone, or you can put that link into an ad, embed that into an ad on Facebook ad, and then people that click on it will look at that website, which will be a single page, and will say enter your email here and name to get your gift, your PDF about this health tip that will help you lose weight in the next 30 days. Or enter your name and email if you want to learn the 3 steps that I use every single day to create passive income and capital gains income online. Enter your email and name if you want to learn how to make $10,000 per week on autopilot without spending any time on the computer after all is set up, right? And so we can put any type of capture page that will get the people's attention to enter the name and email so that we can begin to communicate with them. But remember, 8 elements to create a successful business. Number 1, mission. 2, leadership. Team, cash flow, communications, systems, legal, and product. We must have those 8 elements in a business. So we're building one from scratch. We need to instill those 8 elements into the business, and that is the cash flow triangle that we will learn inside of the ebook, How to Build Cash Flow with the Internet, Turn Passive Income On. We also have the cash flow circle that we will learn about and which role we're playing today, and how to move from a role that we're on to the role that we want to be. So it's up to us what we want to have in our future. Do we want to have total freedom? Do we want wealth, right? Everybody's wealth number is different because we all have different lifestyles. So figure out your wealth number by figuring out how much it takes you to live the way we like to live, including all of our expenses and everything that we have to as liabilities and assets. We will all count that into a one number, and then we'll be able to tell how much assets do we need in order to create, to push that revenue into our income column so that we can pay for all the expenses of everything, including our liabilities and assets. So everything will be paid on its own, okay? We're controlling assets. Our companies are controlling assets on our asset column. We have a company for every asset that we have created. So if we're getting a commercial real estate property, then we create a company that holds that asset, that holds that property. Each asset is a business of its own. So, and then we have a holding company, then we have a trust, and those corporations are incorporated in the right states so that we are maximizing the laws that are on favor to the wealthy entrepreneur and a master investor, which is the capitalist. We want to be at the level of a capitalist where we can create money from thin air. We are reaching infinite return on investment. We know how to make money work hard. We know how to build an asset or acquire a new asset, right? And we can put systems together, because a business, a sound business, is a system of systems. Okay, so get your capture page today. Let's just start with that. Take massive action. Remember, we gotta turn this information into knowledge so that we can get the results. So the first thing, let's look for an email autoresponder. We talked about that yesterday. You can listen to our podcast from yesterday and get that information from there. But if you want, just get the ebook right now if you're new to the podcast and read the different email autoresponders that we recommend. However, you can go to Google and just enter email autoresponder. You're going to have different options, but we do recommend several different ones that we have done business with and we use personally here at Master Investor. All right, so then once we have an email autoresponder, we need to create a capture page or a landing page so that we can begin to collect emails and names of potential clients. If you have any questions, let us know in the chat box. Follow us on all social media platforms, bring you the good and bad news of money. I hope that this has been helpful. Again, we need to increase our network, okay? Because it's very important that we have people that we can talk to on a daily basis and give them value so that they can do business with us. Ensure that you're doing that every day, creating value for others and also collecting their emails into a list that we can manage, that we can send out broadcast email and email campaigns to them. And also we can see the analytics of how well those campaigns are doing inside of that email autoresponder. We're going to learn about open rate, click-through rate, because we're going to have calls of actions embedded into those templates. And every time somebody clicks on it and follows that and it turns into a sale, we're going to be able to measure all of that within that email autoresponder. Okay, so take massive action. I will talk to you later. Of course, tomorrow we're going to be speaking about money, business, investing on a daily basis, because if we want to create wealth, we need to be talking about wealth on a daily basis. Be comfortable talking about money, putting deals together, raising capital, using good debt, minimizing taxes all the way to zero legally, and providing solutions to the world. Ultimately, a business is created to solve a problem in the world. Our mission here at Master Investor is to elevate the financial well-being of humanity through high-quality financial education made simple with lucrative opportunities to build passive income and true wealth. Thank you for listening, and we appreciate your business. Stay great and wealthy. Bye for now.